It might surprise some to learn that, at least according to science, every atom in our body, including those in our eyes and eyelashes, each and every atom was made in some star. To understand this, we need to review the history of the universe. According to the theory of Big Bang, a theory among theories, some 13.7 billion years ago, the universe began when a tiny focus, smaller than an atom, a tiny focus of energy, exploded, growing thousands of light years in length in just minutes. Initially, it was too hot for matter to exist, but as the universe began to cool over millions of years, subatomic particles began to form, and from these, the most simplest of atom, hydrogen, was born, one proton and one electron. 13.5 billion years ago, the universe was just a giant field of hydrogen gas, unevenly distributed. And in areas where the gas was more dense, gravity began to pull these atoms together, forming a big ball of gas, which got smaller and smaller and hotter as the atoms came closer and closer, until hot enough for two hydrogen atoms to collide and fuse, thus forming a new atom, helium, a reaction that gives off energy. And repeat this billions of times, a star is born. Soon the universe was lit with stars. Stars are giant factories of new atoms. The heavier helium sinks deeper into the sun, where it creates via another fusion reaction carbon, which sinks even deeper, creating more heavier atoms until iron is born. For iron does not give off energy in its reaction, so the core starts to get heavier but cooler, and the sun begins to die. When the fuel is spent, it explodes, giving out a massive amount of energy, which itself creates even more heavier atoms, such as gold and platinum. And this explosion sends this rich dust of atoms across the space of the universe. In certain areas, this dust is more dense than others, and gravity pulls the dust together, forming giant balls of dust, which over time give rise to planets, which then start swimming in orbits around their nearby stars, and solar systems are formed, like our own. And now to our eyes. It is related that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator, sustainer, and evolver of the universe, took dust from different parts of the earth, molded it into shape to create our father Adam alayhi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, "So mention when your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I am going to create a human being from clay. So when I have proportioned him and breathed into him my created soul, then fall down to him in prostration." It is only after the soul was breathed into our father Adam alayhi salam did he come to life. For dust thou art, and to dust returneth, was not spoken of the soul. Some people say that we are a tiny speck in the universe, so why do we even matter? But if the theory of the Big Bang is true, in the history of the universe there was a time, in the very beginning, for a moment, when its length could be measured by your eyelash.